day, my dear students. Let me introduce you with a new topic of today's lesson. Specifically, today we'll speak about mythbusters and negative prefix. Our lesson objective for today is write coherently at text level using a variety of connectors on a range of familiar, general and curricular topics. Now, let me ask you some questions about today's lesson. How do you use negative prefixes? And what are examples of connectors? And now let's speak about negative verbs and its prefixes. So the first one, re, means again. For example, Russell must retake his physics test. The next, miss. It means wrong. For example, I don't want you to misunderstand, so let me explain better. Un means not. For instance, I'm sorry, but David is unable to answer the phone right now. Dis means the opposite. Why do you dislike math so much? And words that take on as a negative prefix may begin with a vowel or consonant. And words that take dis as a negative prefix may begin with a vowel or a consonant also. So let's speak about writing tip. An article about a famous person consists of achievements of the person, about present life, and a lot of facts. As a formal piece of writing, you should divide them into passive verb form, connectors, and full forms. An article about a famous person usually includes an introduction, which introduces the person and tells readers why they are famous. The next, a main body of 2 or 3 paragraphs, early life and later life, with details and dates, achievements and deaths in chronological order. As a conclusion, you should write down with final comments. So, let's speak about writing tip. An interesting beginning and ending make an article more interesting for a reader, and there are several ways to do this. They include addressing the reader directly. Have you ever wanted to meet your ancestors? The next one, making a statement without a doubt. Albert Einstein was an incredible scientist who changed the way we see the world around us. And the last one, using a short quotation. As Sam Keen once said, genes are like the story, and DNA is the language that the story is written in. Now let's speak about connectors. As usual, connectors used to link large groups of words, such phrases and sentences. For example, and links two ideas that are related. I like tea and coffee. The next word, but, links a positive and negative idea. For example, I like swimming, but I don't like dancing. The next word, because, gives a reason. For example, I went to the party because I wanted to see Peter. The next connectors, while or whereas. These linking words are used to make contrasts. For example, while and whereas are usually used between two complete phrases. The next, despite of. This linking word is the same and it's followed by a noun or a gerund. It means using ing form of the verb which can function as a noun. Now, as a conclusion, please read the rubric and look at the key words in bold. So you have the situation such: you have had a class discussion about famous scientists, and your teacher has asked you to write an article about one. Include when and where he or she was born, his or her achievement when he or she dies. Write your article and you should write down about 120 or 180 words. So you have the words in bold and you should answer the questions: what are you going to write? Who is going to read it? What should your piece of writing be about? How many words should you write? And what should you include in your writing? As a reflection, you should write down in your copybooks head when something that has made you think about the topic, heart if something that you have felt about the topic, being when something you didn't find interesting, and back that's something you will remember and take away. So thank you for being active and thank you for your attention. Goodbye, my dear students.